Those guys stepped up. We were having a hard time running the ball initially, so the passing game got going. Bowman missed a couple early that he usually doesn't miss, but settled in and protected the ball well, made a bunch of good decisions, and got us rolling. So it was a good game to build even more confidence going into conference as far as his progression as a QB goes.
You said a moment ago that when Pat threw for 598 as a freshman, you thought that record would not be touched for Allen to break it in his second start. Has he progressed faster than you might have expected?
Yeah, he's come along about like I thought, I think. The receivers were playing really well. O-line had great pass protection. He just did a nice job of getting through his reads on these things. Pat did it against the number 5 team in the country, and we weren't very good either. So he's got a long way to go to be mentioned in that category, but I like how he's progressed, and we just got to keep working hard at it.
Coach, what about Antoine Wesley? He made some terrific catches today. You said before the start of the season you thought he was going to have a big season.
Yeah, I thought, beginning of spring he was really coming on. He had the injury. He had a long rehab process, came back bigger, stronger, faster than ever, really worked hard at that. Drew Kruger, our trainer, had a great plan, and he just is continuing to develop that size, and he's got more quickness than people think. He works really hard at it, does everything right, so you cheer for a guy like that.
He's put up career numbers 3 weeks in a row now after having only 10 catches in his career. To do something like that, what does that do for a player's confidence?
Yeah, I think he always believed he could have been playing. We had him in the wrong position, playing him inside for a couple years, and he's an outside wide receiver, and that's where he feels comfortable. And he never complained, never moaned about it, just did his job. And then we got him back outside, and you just see the confidence building and him getting better and better. And like I said, you got to give him a lot of credit because he went through a grueling rehab with his injury and has come back better than he was before.
Can you take us through the decision to go for it there on 4th and 2? It's the 48. Did you sense that your team needed to have a little momentum change with the half getting ready to end and them getting the ball at the start of the third?
Yeah, we have a process we go through for that, and we felt like there was a go. And when you're in a game, going back and forth, they're going for it on 4th. You got to score, you got to keep up. We felt it was the right play.
About the contribution of Jadian High today.
Yeah, it's Jadian's birthday, so we were excited for him. That's a kid who's, he walked on here for 3 years. I was really, really hard on him because I believed he could be a guy, and now he's stepped in and made big play after big play for us throughout the first 3 weeks. So really proud of him. Zach Austin, another guy. They came in with that Baker Mayfield walk-on class and Taylor Nunez, and we had a bunch of guys that are on scholarship from that class. And for those guys to be starting in this last year, it's special for me because they're some of the only ones left that were here when I first got here.
Coach, Dawson Beaton and Jacob Hines came in for Madison and Ruffy. What did you think about it?
They've done a nice job. We feel like we're 7 or 8 deep that can come in and us not skip a beat. And Dawson started at left tackle last week and then was able to play left guard. He could play center if need be. So he's really one of those guys that is invaluable to that offensive line and has a really bright future. And Hines has gotten better and better, as a senior. Never complains, works hard, and we feel like we can plug him in and not skip a beat.
Did Travis aggravate what he had coming into the game, or did y'all feel like he wasn't quite ready for that level of defensive front?
Yeah, I think we just wanted to be smart. We know we have a conference coming up, and we were just trying to be smart about it.
And what do you think about them, the offensive line going against Ed Oliver?
I mean, he's phenomenal. We couldn't run the ball. I mean, we were getting such penetration early, so we just started throwing it, and luckily we were on. But he's a phenomenal player. The way he plays relentlessly every single snap, whether they're up 20 or down 20, that's how you're supposed to play the game. So as a program, we have a ton of respect for him and what he's accomplished, and he's going to make a lot of money.
I know you had some penalties at times, probably weren't happy with, but only 9 today. And last week you were not happy with the 14. Was this a better effort today?
It was improved, but not where we need to be at all. I mean, there were big plays there in the first half that we're back 2nd and 20, 1st and 25, 3rd and 20. We can't put ourselves in that position. We got to play downhill. That's how this offense is set up, and so that's the late penalty that put them on the 1, the personal foul defensively. It's bad football, and we got to get that cleaned up before next week.
If I've written that you guys were going to have to win with defensive and run game this year, did we underestimate your ability to once again develop quarterbacks and receivers? Or
Time will tell. I mean, time will tell. We haven't gotten to conference yet. That was a nice step in the right direction, but I've said it all along. There's an expectation at Texas Tech. It started a long time ago that we're going to play really good at quarterback and play really good on offense. And when guys graduate, things happen, people move on. That expectation doesn't change, and that's how we coach it, and that's how the players practice it.
Everybody's going to talk about the offensive stats of Houston, but you guys made some really big defensive plays at times that helped you in the game.
Yeah, they're really good. You can't simulate that tempo. They're going to have a great run in their conference. I mean, they got it rolling. That quarterback is special. The way he can make you miss with his feet, and he was putting balls on the money in the throwing game. Kendall had some really creative, trick play type deals. They got him out of, second and long, third and long situations. So I was really proud of, after going through that chaos in the first half, they settled in, had some big fourth down stops, and gave us the stops we needed to win the game, and that's what matters.
Kliff, what's the deal with Allen's shoes? Can you talk to him about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like I'd like him to lace them up, but if he plays like that, you can't really say anything. So that's his deal, always been his deal.
Coach, any thoughts about the jersey caper and what took place there? And is there a little special message maybe at the end of the game?
You're not going to get me, Chuck. I'm going to no comment that one.
Coach, there is some talk on social media about the supposed double forward pass. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, I didn't see it. It was an unbelievable play design. If it was legal, it was an unbelievable play design. I've never seen that before. If they kept all those linemen from going downfield, and that's what they wanted to do. I've never seen that, but it was ingenious and it worked. If they were both forward, then obviously it shouldn't have worked. But I thought it was a great play design.
Coach, what was the key to get the running game going later on?
I think we played a bunch of snaps in the first half. Their defense was on the field. I think we had 56. And so we knew that eventually we were going to, get some seams. And Tazon did a nice job of hitting it. O-line kept pounding against a really good front. But I think more than anything, just the amount of plays we were able to wear them down a little bit up front and hit some seams.
So what's your situation at running back now when everybody does get
Yeah, we'll see. We wanted competition, and that's what we got. Felton's done a nice job being a senior leader, stepping in. Tazon is very explosive, so Roderick can give us a good change of pace. So Daylan and Trey get back. We keep the competition going, and the best player is going to play.
You said last week, post-game, that DeLeon could have played. So did he have a setback, or what happened?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a setback early in the week, and he wasn't able to go. So we'll evaluate him this week, see where he's at, and kind of go from there.
You said it was
A groin.
Was there any turning point in the game that you thought today, or did you just think it just progressed and you got better as the game went on?
I think being able to take the lead at halftime, kind of flip it. We were chasing, but be able to take the lead there gave us some confidence going in the locker room, and then come out and score that first drive out. I think we felt good about things.
Kliff, are you all aware of the whiteout and how great the crowd was? I mean, it was amazing coming and going each side. It was just amazing. Being a fan, I mean, we're all reporters and all that, but it was an absolutely amazing crowd.
It was, and last week was too. Our student section is phenomenal. I mean, it's the best in the country. There's 15,000 kids, and for our student athletes, there's nothing like playing in front of your peers. And then our community came out for the whiteout, supported us. That means the world to those players. They're great kids. They play very hard for this university and this community, and when people show up and are that loud, it goes a long way.
How would you assess the play of your linebackers?
I'll have to watch the film, but those guys are all over the place. You watch Jordan and Rico and Dakota run around and chase the football and chase people down. They're kind of the strong point and the leaders, and so I'll have to see. I don't know how many tackles they had, things of that nature, but they made a bunch of plays.
How will make the decision for a quarterback moving forward a little easier for you today?
We'll see. We're going to evaluate everything. Once again, said it from day one. I felt like we had three guys capable of leading the offense, and I think y'all have seen at times that all three could, and that's a good problem to have. So we'll get everybody healthy and see where we're at.
Are you more impressed with his poise in the pocket or how accurate he is?
That's been a strong suit. He hangs in the pocket, he gets through his reads, and then he makes accurate throws. He missed a couple that he doesn't miss early, but he kept battling. He's very poised. So he's got some intangibles. We got to keep working. We got a lot to work on, but he's got some intangibles.
Anything else? Cliff, were you aware of playing in the game that both Allen was pursuing that Big 12 freshman record and Antoine was pursuing a Texas receiving record?
I wasn't until they showed it.
Until I-
Yeah, I didn't know.
So overall, today's effort, you're pleased, because last week you were not pleased with the 77-0.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, it's when you get an opportunity to play some of those guys that are getting into play, I didn't feel like they took advantage of it. You know, it's special anytime you're a Division I football player in the Big 12 at Texas Tech in that stadium. You go in there and you make the most of your opportunities and you don't take them for granted. And that was where my frustration stemmed from.